Welcome back everyone. If you are using a wired Ethernet connection on your Windows PC, you are already on the right track for a stable internet experience. But what if I told you that you could make it even faster, lower your ping and improve latency just by tweaking a few hidden settings? Yes, it's possible. And today I will show you step by step how to optimize your Ethernet adapter for maximum performance. Let's get started. The first step is to open your Windows adapter settings. Hit the Windows key on your keyboard and type ncpa.cpl. Once it pops up, click on it to open it. This opens the network connections window instantly. Locate your Ethernet adapter, right click on it and then choose properties. In the list, locate Internet Protocol version 6. Once you locate it, uncheck it if you are not using it. Most networks still run on IPv4, and disabling IPv6 can slightly reduce latency. The next step is to tweak power management settings. Click on Configure. Now click on the Power Management tab. Go ahead and uncheck Allow the computer to turn off this device to save power. This prevents Windows from throttling your Ethernet connection to conserve energy. Click on OK when done. The next step is to update your Ethernet driver. Right-click again on your Ethernet adapter and then click on Properties. Then you click on Configure once more. In the Configure window, head to the Driver tab and then click on it. Head down and then click on Update Driver and then choose Search automatically for drivers. Keeping your driver up to date ensures optimal performance and compatibility. Click on Close when done. The next step is Advanced Ethernet Adapter Optimization. Right-click on your Ethernet adapter once more and then click on Properties. Then you click on Configure. Now head to the Advanced tab and then click on it. This is where the real optimization begins. Here are the settings to change. For ARP offload, set it to disabled. Next, go to Flow Control. Set this option to disabled as well. And then for interrupt moderation, disable this one too. IPv4 checksum offload, set it to disabled. And for jumbo frame, set the value to the maximum. Now on to large send offload version 2 for IPv4 and IPv6. Set both of them to disabled. Now for network address, set it to not present. And then disable NS offload. On to priority and VLAN, make sure you keep this one enabled. And for receive buffers, set it to the highest value. You can set it to 1024 or 512. Now on to speed and duplex. Set the value to 1 GB per second full duplex. For TCP checksum offload for IPv4 and IPv6, set them to disabled. On to transmit buffers. Set the value to 128, which is the maximum value. And under UDP checksum offload for IPv4 and IPv6, you can set it to RX and TX enabled or disabled for IPv4 and IPv6. Now, move on to wake up on magic packet. Disable this one. And then wake up on pattern match. Disable this option as well. Once you are done, click on OK. In this step, let's change DNS for faster lookups. Still using automatic DNS, that might not be ideal for speed or reliability. Right-click on your Ethernet adapter and then click on Properties. Under Networking, double-click on Internet Protocol version 4. Select Use the following DNS server address. Enter the fastest DNS based on your location. And in order to find the fastest DNS, you need to test your ping, whether Google or Cloudflare, to decide which DNS is faster for you. To do this, click on the search icon and then type in CMD. Go ahead and run CMD as an administrator. Now, run the following commands. The most popular options in choosing the fastest DNS is the Cloudflare DNS and then Google DNS. So you go ahead and then ping each of them. We will begin with the Google DNS. Type ping space 8.8.8.8. Then you press enter on your keyboard. Now, I had a ping average of 49 ms for the Google DNS. Now, let's go ahead and then ping the Cloudflare DNS. Next, type in ping space 1.1.1.1. Then you press enter on your keyboard. And for the Cloudflare DNS, I had an average ping of 46 ms, which is quite lower than the Google DNS. Now, compare the average ping times for both the Cloud DNS and then the Google DNS. Use the DNS with the lowest ping. So now I'll head back to my Internet Protocol version properties. And I'll head down and then check use the following DNS server address. I'll go ahead and enter my preferred DNS server, which is the Cloudflare. I'll just enter 1.1.1.1. For the alternate DNS server, you can enter 1.0.0.1. I'll provide the DNS values in the description. Once you are done, click on OK. Then you click on OK. For the final step, restart your PC to ensure all settings take effect. Results you can expect are reduced ping and lag, improved stability during online gaming and video calls, slight boost in download or upload speed, and a more responsive web browsing. And that's it. With just a few changes, your Ethernet connection is now fully optimized for performance. If this guide helped you get faster, smoother internet, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech tips. Drop your results or questions in the comments. I'd love to hear how it worked out for you. See you in the next video.